I wouldn't be offering any life insurance to any of the leaders here. Of the terrorist organizations, this is their terror patron. And I do not intend to provide an exact report here on what we are planning and what we will do. We are crushing the terror regime in Iran. We are striking and crushing its proxy, Hezbollah in Lebanon. Through an unprecedented alliance between Israel and the United States, we have achieved tremendous accomplishments. Accomplishments are shifting the balance of power in the Middle East and beyond. These achievements establish Israel's position as stronger than ever. This dramatic change, in our power against the power of our enemies, is the key to securing our existence. We are committed to completing the task, to bring security to all citizens of Israel and especially to the residents of the north, as we are doing and will continue to do for the residents of the south. But Hezbollah feels the force of our arm and will feel it even more and will pay a heavy price, very much for its aggression. President Trump and I warned the tyrant Khamenei. We told him, if you try to re-establish your death operations, we will strike you with a force you have not known. Not only did he not listen to us, he initiated a deliberate action to revive the nuclear and missile program, and this time to bury them deep, deep underground, beneath high mountains. If we had not acted immediately, within a few months Iran's death industry would have been immune to any harm. So we embarked together on a campaign, the United States and Israel, in order to continue what we did collectively, to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons, to prevent Iran from developing ballistic missiles that would threaten Israel, the United States, and the entire world. This is our goal. This is our goal. In a short time, we eliminated the tyrant Khamenei and many senior figures in the terror regime. We eliminated the old tyrant and the new tyrant, Mojtaba, the puppet of the Revolutionary Guards. He cannot show his face in public. We are destroying the nuclear infrastructure, the missile and launcher arrays, the oppression bases, the regime's power centers, and many more targets. At the same time, we are working to promote another goal, to create the conditions for the Iranian people to be able to overthrow the brutal tyrannical regime that has oppressed them for almost half a century. We are delivering crushing blows on the Revolutionary Guards and the Basij, both in the streets and at the checkpoints, and we are not stopping. I say to the Iranian people, the moment when you can embark on a new path of freedom, the moment is approaching. We stand by you, we help you, but at the end of the day, it depends on you, it is in your hands. Already now, it is possible to say with certainty this is no longer the same Iran, it is no longer the same Middle East, and it is also not the same Israel. We are not waiting, we are initiating, we are attacking. And we are doing this with a strength that has not been seen before. We have created an unprecedented alliance with the United States. An alliance with our great friend, my personal friend, President Trump. We talk almost every day. We talk freely at the bar, we focus, exchange ideas with advice, and decide together. President Trump told me something I want to share with you shortly. He told me this. The relations between us are 100 times stronger than any relationships between an American president and an Israeli prime minister. We don't think only about our countries, only about this generation. We also think about future generations, about the future of humanity. These days, my people and I are forging additional alliances with countries in the region, alliances that seemed imaginary just a few weeks ago.
First of all, you said that Khamenei cannot show his face in public, and I ask what will become of him and also of Naim Qassem, who collaborates with him, already managed to accumulate.
I wouldn't be offering any life insurance to any of the leaders here. Of the terrorist organizations, this is their terror patron. And I do not intend to provide an exact report here on what we are planning and what we will do. Regarding the nuclear issue, we have damaged nuclear infrastructures, and I also said that we eliminated a scientist. I do not intend to comment on the statements of this or that American president, and I am surprised. You did not ask this question when President Biden said that he requested to intervene in the matter of judicial reform. Presidents in the US are entitled to say what is on their mind. This is their prerogative, I know that. Many people who sit with me in talks with President Trump hear it. It comes from him, because he thinks there is a manhunt here. He is right. He thinks there is truly a political manhunt, a trial that should have never existed at all and certainly should have been closed after all the terrible things about us were discovered, the slaughter, threats against witnesses, offenses, protocol contamination, bedbugs, threats to destroy families, all this terrible slaughter, use of spyware, against Israeli citizens by the thousands, 13,000. And a significant portion of that targeted my personal environment. Where has such a thing been heard of in a free country? It's not legal. You know it's exactly against the law. It should have been shut down. And President Trump has the right to say his piece. I'm not responsible for the words he chooses. And you can certainly ask yourself whether he is speaking from the bottom of his heart.
Trump to bring up the issue of the pardon even during the days of war.
The answer is yes. He is speaking from the bottom of his heart. I did not ask him, neither before nor now. No, I did not ask him, unequivocally. And all the people sitting and hearing him spontaneously speak about these matters will attest to that. I cannot say with certainty that the Iranian people will overthrow the regime. In the end, it happens from within. That's what ultimately occurs. But we can certainly help, and we are helping. We told them, help is on the way, help is on the way, it has arrived, it's there, and more will come in greater force. What will happen? In the end, I don't want to tell you, I know what we hope for, and I'm sure you hope for it too. We all hope for the result of this regime's downfall. And if it doesn't fall, it will be much weaker. I hope it falls, and then the problem will be solved. I think it will fall, and then the problem will be solved. Regarding Lebanon, I told the government, Lebanon a few days ago, you are simply playing with fire. If you continue to allow Hezbollah to operate, contrary to your commitment to disarm it, you committed. So you take your fate into your own hands. It is time that you do it. Now, if you do not do it, it is clear to you that we will do it. How will we do it? How will we do it? On the ground, with the ground and other things. I am not going to. I will not elaborate here, but I promise you that we, as I said, will impose a very heavy price on Hezbollah, and it is better for the Lebanese government to precede us and participate in this process. If it does not do so, we will have no choice but to do it in our own ways.